Right now, we want to turn our focus on Charlotte FC, folks. Yay. It happened. It happened. We are going to a game 3, Carlene. Our rally towels helped.
They helped?
They helped because we lost game 2.
We lost
game 1.
Yes.
And then won game 2.
Yep.
So now we got to take it to a third.
Yeah, bring them to game 3.
Bring it to game 3. All
Good
right.
vibes.
Huh? Look at that.
Yeah.
Crowns up, people. Crowns up. Eric Krakauer, by the way, brand ambassador Charlotte FC, is here live in the Live Impact studio now on WCNC+. So thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Always a pleasure. There's a good series. There's a good little competition.
It is. Can I just say before we talk about Charlotte FC that
Please.
You are so good at what you do.
Oh, really?
You really are.
Really?
And
This,
Trent, who is my babysitter, he's off camera. We were talking about it before. You're exceptional at what you do. So now we can move on.
Eric, well, thank you for coming on Live Impact News. We're great. All right, we're good. All right, no, Eric. Let's talk about the series here. So we lost 1.
Yes.
Here at the bank. That was not really fun to lose at home.
It was ominous. It was ominous because we'd lost both our previous games at Yankee Stadium. Our only win against New York City FC in New York, or in this case in New Jersey, was when we played them at Red Bull Arena, now Sports Illustrated Stadium, which is home to their rivals, the New York Red Bulls. So after losing that first game in what was, a very cagey and gritty affair, alarm bells were ringing, but they got the job done. And really, if it weren't for the post and the crossbar, we wouldn't have needed to go into penalties.
But maybe we just need that excitement to bring it back here.
Yes.
Just end on a good note, win, and move on.
Yes, absolutely.
So that's happening this week.
It is. It's happening on Friday. And I can tell you that before that defeat to New York City in Game 1, all previous 4 encounters had been won by the Crown, and they had outscored New York City 7-2. So statistically,
we should win.
The statistics, I should say, are on Charlotte's side. But this is going to be a very tough matchup. But I can tell you with certainty that New York City did not want to come back here because they realize how difficult of a task it is to win at the bank, especially when the fans are in full voice.
And that's what it's about. We need to get full voices out there, Carlene.
It's a very hype crowd.
It is. We have a good crowd.
We do. We have a great crowd. And, I've traveled this country calling games for MLS for a while, and I've been to incredible stadiums, and there are incredible fans everywhere. But the fans here are amongst the best. However, and this is a call to action.
Okay.
That's a marketing term, right?
Yeah.
Yes, there you go. Call to action. I'm educated on these matters. It was very cold last Tuesday. And that clearly had an impact on the performance from both sets of players as well as on the fans. It's not easy to be energized when you're freezing and you're bundled up, but you could feel it a little bit. And, I've extolled the virtues of our fans for 4 years. I was the first play-by-play commentator, and I remember that on my first game I needed to use 2 IFBs, 2 earpieces, in order to drown out the noise I could hear my producer.
Right.
But what I'm asking for on Friday is that it is electric throughout. Because
you got to bring that noise.
Sometimes, and the relationship between fans and players in any sport is reciprocal, right?
Yeah.
If the team isn't doing well, understandably, there's a lull in the voices of the fans.
Sure.
But if that happens in this game, that is when the players need a pick-me-up. And they react to the energy that the fans give them. So there can be no let-up throughout this game. This is an important game. They're on the verge of making history. They've already broken so many records this season. Best home record in MLS, top 4 finish, which outdid last year's top 5 finish. So let's continue to achieve new marks, and for that to happen, the fans have to be just completely on board. They are on board, but they have to be at their absolute best, and so do the players. Yes, the whole time.
All right.
Well, weather will be on your side.
Yes.
Yes,
Said it would
that's
be
right.
it'll be around 70, so like that'll help at least lift the
Come
mood
on!
a little bit. You know
I mean,
what
I was freezing.
Let's.
And I was wearing socks, which I usually don't. Or I was
Oh.
wearing show socks. Usually, what do they call them? No show socks, Trent? Is that it? Yes. You know.
Oh,
You had your
right.
ankles covered.
Yeah,
I had my
Yes.
ankles
Yes.
covered.
The
First
wide-
time in decades.
the why bother socks. All right, so Eric, what do people need to know about going to this game?
Well, first of all, no fee Wednesday today.
That's
So if you want to
today.
purchase tickets online, all the added fees are out. So tickets will
Right.
be at about $40 or at $40. So do that. And if you just happen to be in Uptown, go to the box office, get a ticket. Make sure you get one for yourself, for your neighbor. Bring everybody out. Let's fill the bank.
Let's fill it.
We need to protect the fortress.
We need to do this.
Bring your rally
Crowns
towels from game
up.
one.
Come
Swing them
on.
around. There you go.
I got
Look
some
at that
practice. Look
technique.
at that. So much better.
Flawless.
So
Flawless.
much better. I got some practice in there. All right. So there are tickets still available, obviously. Go. Support the Crown. Come on.
Yes.
We can do
can
this,
do this.
people.
Go to happy hour before the game. Enjoy.
Yeah.
It's Friday after all. Fill up Uptown. When that New York
sold.
City bus arrives, let them be intimidated by the atmosphere.
Yes.
It can't just be me, Jane, and Eric here. we gotta get the people out here.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right.
exactly.
So we'll spread the word here on Live Impact News. Game this Friday. What time?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. Work your day. Do the happy hour thing.
Yes.
Walk over. Schedule your Uber ride.
Yes.
All the things.
And if you have any scheduling conflicts, cancel whatever you had planned.
Boom.
Somebody told me they were going to some other sporting event. I said, no, absolutely not. I mean, we support all teams here in Charlotte.
Sure.
But on this day,
You gotta be
on
selfish.
Friday, you have to be selfish.
Yeah.
It's all
All right.
about soccer.
All right, all about soccer. We have to bring it because our other teams, we're fabulous. We support them all. But yeah, like Eric said, it's here, it's now. We got to bring it.
I
So,
like that. It's
all right,
here,
one more.
it's now.
It's here, it's
Crowns
now.
up.
Crowns
Crowns
up.
up.
Boom. Oh, crowns up. I like that.